fly. And I hear laughter from a balcony below me, above a beautiful gray sky. Motor scooters chase all the cars that race as lights turn from red to green. And while I use the time out of fashion is a crime, the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Is this the place for me? Across the deep blue sea, far home shall we all. By night was love at first sight. The Eiffel Tower all aglow, oh, and music fills the air. Poets paint words to share. You know, we're not on tour in Europe. We're on tour in Holland.
It's crazy. You called the Netherlands as your second home. How come?
You know, it's just the Dutch people. Truly, it really comes down to the people and the spirit of the Dutch and the wonderful conversations that I've had with them, and they're just a really unique, interestingly cultured, artistically respectful audience, and so.
Because San Diego is a totally different town. It's just a little bit similar to Rotterdam, but if you look at the skyline of San Diego, it's not like anything in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I really wouldn't say that San Diego was anything like Rotterdam, but certainly there's an ocean. I think that's probably the only similarity thing. San Diego is really bright and sunny, and it's very, very hot, and it's just really a gorgeous, beautiful place to go on holiday. You know, artistically, it's very difficult to create music and art there. People don't move to San Diego to create music and art there, so I just happened to be there because my grandparents moved to San Diego, and although I love San Diego deeply, culturally it's lacking in the world of art and music and theater. And although there is pockets of it, when you look, you find it. But I mean, here, especially like in Amsterdam, it's the land of museums, and it's just overload for me.
If you look at it everywhere, it's everywhere. Culture is everywhere.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it truly is. That's right.
So you like Al Bowley. You also did a rendition of one of his songs, at least.
Oh, yeah.
What's about jazz with you? Like you're also a singer-songwriter, so you have songs that are less jazzy. But what's your connection to jazz?
My mom. Seriously, she played jazz her whole life, and she listened to jazz. So as a kid growing up, I was always surrounded by jazz music. And I wouldn't really consider myself a jazz musician. I think that, you know, my piano player, as you heard tonight, is a jazz piano player, and my drummer is a jazz drummer. So it's kind of like, you know, I surround myself with jazz musicians with the landscape of the music, and then I just have a voice that really suits that style of music, I think. You know, I listen to, you know, a lot of Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby, and I listen to the way that they convey a lyric, the phrasing of how they sing, and the importance of a lyric. So that's really, you know, when I listen to Nat King Cole and these wonderful jazz singers that I look up to.
True. I adore these singers too. Yeah. Oh, anyway, you have this very funny microphone.
I see you in my dream. That's the
Why did you take this one and sing through it?
In some way, I've always been singing through little bullet microphones that are essentially made for harmonica players. So I just decided that I could sing through this, and it kind of gave me that vintage radio sound. It's almost like transporting the listener back to a time. And I just thought it was kind of fun. I never thought that it would work on stage, and it seems to work. Did it work tonight? It was kind of, you got the kind of essence that it was kind of an old scratchy record phonograph kind of a feel, you know, that I love to create that. This is a great theater. What a great venue, and what an amazing event. Coordinating something like this has been, you know, something really, logistically, I don't know how they put all this together. I can get 4 guys in a room, which is a really drag. Like, I can't imagine putting all these bands and orchestras together. So hats off to the event organizers for this. And now I'm just going to sit and listen to the rest of the music that we have here for all weekend, you know.
There's going to be, tonight is going to be orchestra with an American player, at least from the Netherlands, Tim Knol.
Okay.
And you're going to stay here for the jazz weekend as well? Jazz festival here?
I know there was a jazz festival. I would have loved to have planned that a little bit more. I just found out about it.
There's going to be a steam train going to with all the kind of steam jazz bands on it.
Really? Yeah. Dixieland jazz?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. That camera getting heavy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for the interview.
You're very welcome.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
And thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.